I have been waking up in new places with new landscapes and new beds for nearly the past 2 years straight while traveling full time, and the subtle chaos of not knowing where I'm going to be every other month has become really normal to me. I feel a very steady pace within myself because of these rituals that I do, making home feel like an internal choice and a sense of belonging to myself and the things I believe in. For everyone, all the time, life is a complete unknown, is a complete mystery, but you really get in touch with that when the landscapes around you are in constant flow. Lately, what feels most true is I'm being asked to exercise the full use of my free will. As untethered as I am, I know these are the days and the moments that I will look back upon and think, whoa, I had so much time to chase any curiosity and indulge any art practice. So I honor my blessings, I see them, and I choose to enjoy them fully by sinking so deeply into the moment and listening to those intuitive pulses to transition my career entirely, start a new medium, start the artist's way, be unapologetic in my silence and my noise. All the while, there is a grounded foundation that I'm continuing to keep up with, doing pranayama that activates the parasympathetic nervous system while I'm in the midst of so much socializing and shooting and collaborating. It feels like an instant return home button. And I love closing off my meditation with prayer, inviting in protection, peace to all beings. Good morning, my sweet internet friends. It's so nice to be spending time with you again. Thanks for meeting me here and now. I haven't recorded much in the last 2 weeks. I've been working on this really beautiful project that we'll release in a few months here in Bali, and this weekend I decided to take a little getaway to Ubud. I am going to film a yoga practice for my Patreon, and then another video that's going live in a few weeks, and then a video that is going to go live tomorrow. I have to get a few more clips for. It's a little productive filming day outside with the trees and the mountains. I'm feeling so happy to be alone. That has been a constant conversation in my head the past few weeks because I've been healing some heartbreak and oh my god, my hair tie broke and I picked up this thing that I thought was my hair tie, but it's a crumpled up spider that died. That was a little shocking. I've been feeling really happy that I'm alone and single in this era of my life. I've been thinking I might just stay single forever. I've been sort of planning out my future, imagining adopting 2 children. I just feel like the peace that is ahead of me, the peace that is here now, is undeniable, and I have so much self-responsibility and agency, and I am taking it seriously, and I have truly been protecting my peace with my boundaries and discernment, and I haven't shared much online, but I'm just letting go of this person who meant a lot to me in my life. I just feel so much relief. I have the strength to listen to my intuition and let go of things that aren't good for me. I really believe in where I'm headed, and I really trust myself, and it becomes easier to do that in life when you're trusting of love, when you're trusting of your own capability to take care of yourself. I trust in my path, I trust in my people, I trust in my prayers. It all becomes very purposeful when you know that your work is simply to commit to evolving and expressing the divinity that lives within you. I've kind of shied away from a lot of spiritual jargon lately, but to me, divinity is simply your passions, your creativity, your unique visions, the unique imprint that you have with your personality in this world. And when you make space for that to shine, it does feel like touching God. It does feel like touching something beyond yourself, because it is your truest self outside of this physical form. This place is really, really beautiful. It's unreal. There are bugs. A frog nearly jumped into my suitcase yesterday the moment that I arrived. Okay, just finished filming my yoga video. I have this semi-bad habit of editing in bed, but I feel a little crusty right now, even though I have this nice summer dress on. My hair is so oily, and I realized that I forgot shampoo and conditioner, so I'm gonna go and have a little date with myself for lunch and pick up some hair stuff, shower, and get ready to film my next video. Have a little intermission. It's about noon right now, so I feel right on time. While my hair dries, I'm really excited to get some painting done. I actually had some studio time yesterday and did some screen printing, which was really fun. I'm gonna insert that footage here. This is the final print that I made. It's really simple, but it was so fun to immerse myself in that world for a few hours. And I mainly went there to pick up some cyanotype ink, which I'll be using in my art residency. We'll be doing some cyanotype printing onto shirts, which I am really stoked about because I love customizing clothes and I love giving people something to go home with. Last year we did plant dyeing, so tonight I'm going to be finalizing all the different designs I want printed into color negatives for the cyanotype. I'm trying to paint abstract things right now. I feel like I am perpetually trying to find the balance of keeping my creative energy in harmony and not exhausting it. I've been really loving how unattached I feel to views and taking space between uploads and just being really present in my life. That has been the utmost priority. If I ever feel stressed out about the fact that I have to film something, I'm like, how can I get excited about it? And it's kind of translated into other areas of my life as well. Like, how can I get really excited about going to the DMV today or this chore that I have to do? And it's like, oh, I'll listen to a podcast, or I'll finally get back to all my loved ones and send them long voice memos when I'm waiting in line, things like that. How can I get excited about this? And I was also journaling earlier in my morning pages about how the last few weeks I've been doing a lot. I've been moving and traveling and having meetings and being social and shooting a bunch, and I keep telling everyone, oh my god, I'm so busy, my to-do list is so long. And I really want to reframe that. I have such sacred responsibility and such sacred tasks that I get to do. Normally I would just say that when I feel a little bit overwhelmed by socializing, and I'll just be like, sorry, I'm really busy, I have to go. But let me not complain about the things that I feel so lucky to be doing, that my childhood self would be pinching herself over, and just communicate that I don't feel like talking to someone right now. There's this archetype of the perpetually busy person who's always like, gotta go, gotta run. And it just really reminds me of my mom, because she was always on one, and granted she had 4 children to be looking after, but I don't want to normalize having a constant stressful to-do list in my head and affirm to my nervous system that it's not okay to rest and craft this life in a way that I believe. And I just noticed myself sort of complaining about these things that I get to do in the most beautiful places, and I'm just like, that doesn't even feel good to my body, so let me cut that out. It's beautifully overcast, and I'm going to enjoy this next little bit of time with myself. Oh my goodness, it's so green and it smells so good. The foliage after a fresh rain. Wow, I just looked up a random trail because I wanted to go on a walk after filming my last video. This is a little river spot. Actually, I think it's a big river. and my nervous system immediately starts slowing down, feeling the pace of the outside world, of nature.